Hi, Terry VanNoy. Welcome to Math Class with Terry V. Hope this video helps you out, and if you enjoy it, please share it, comment, or like it. And you can also go to my website, MathPowerLine.com. It's a math resource blog, lesson videos for students, and other resources for parents and teachers. Give me a call or go to my website or email. All right, let's go to today's lesson. All right, thanks for the information here. We're going to be looking at solving a right triangle problem where we know something about the altitude. In this diagram, SV is the altitude to the hypotenuse RT of right triangle RST. Whoa, there's a lot of letters there. But then they say RV is 3, VT is 12, and find the length of SV. Well, obviously, I'm getting kind of lost here with these letters and labels and numbers, so let's read it again several times if we have to and draw a diagram. First of all, I know it's a right triangle, it's mentioned there, RST. Now there's lots of different shapes of right triangles, but I also know it has an altitude. So let's go ahead and draw SV. So I'm going to just go straight down here. That's going to be my altitude to the hypotenuse RT. Now again, I'm just kind of guessing on the shape. And it doesn't matter, we can just sort of get close. And let's say it looks something like that. Now I hope that I can make that angle there at the top look like 90. Hopefully it does. Now let's go ahead and label our vertexes. Alright, SV is the altitude, so I'm going to go ahead and put an S there and a V down there. And because it's an altitude, I know that has to be a 90-degree angle. And the hypotenuse is RT, so let's go ahead and make that R and make that T. And we'll just kind of guess on the actual shape here. And it's a right triangle RST, and RST in order there. So S is my right angle. That's a right triangle. Now RV is 3. Where's RV? Ah, it's that part of the hypotenuse right there. VT is 12, so that's the other part of the hypotenuse. Also, of course, that would be a total of 15 going from R to T. And we're going to find the length of SV. So I'm going to put that as an X. Now the first challenge basically, and the biggest challenge, is just labeling it right and making sure I fill in all the information. Now if I do that correctly, it actually turns out to be fairly easy. Because we've been studying in previous videos, and hopefully you have in your class, the fact that the altitude X is the geometric mean between the two parts of the hypotenuse. Okay, and I had a video about that under the series Solving Right Triangle Altitude Problems. So geometric mean is diagonally across from each other, and I usually put it lower left, upper right. Okay, it's the geometric mean between the 3 part of the hypotenuse and the 12 part of the hypotenuse. Turns out that we don't need the total of 15 here with this problem. Now obviously we're going to cross multiply there, and that'll give me x squared equals 3 times 12 is 36. We're looking for x, so we need to go ahead and undo that squaring, which is a square root. So we know that x is the square root of 36, which is 6. Okay, now we know it's technically a positive or a negative 6, but since x is a length here, it's an altitude, a measured amount, we know it can't be negative. Alright, so we know it can only be a positive 6. So there you go. There's our viewer challenge, and that's to draw out the diagram and then solve it. Alright, thanks again for watching. Take care. Alright, there you have it. I invite you to go to my website now, MathPowerLine.com, or email me or give me a call. The way I work best with students is live online in my classroom. So if I can help you in any way, answer some specific questions, the first lesson with me is free as I show you how everything works. Alright, study hard,